Welcome back to Black News Tonight. It is now time to see what is going on in the digital streets. The Los Angeles District Attorney has decided against seeking the death penalty for one of the suspects in the Pop Smoke murder case. Suspect Corey Walker is one of 4 individuals on trial for the death of rapper Pop Smoke, who was killed in early 2020. Walker is being tried as an adult, as he is the only individual above 18. Walker's attorney was glad with the DA's decision, saying, quote, "He was 19 years old, not armed with a firearm, and he did not shoot anyone. I don't think the death penalty would be a fair or suitable punishment in this case." Walker's plea hearing has been postponed until next month, and he is facing a maximum sentence of life without parole. You know, many of us are against the death penalty. Many of us are against life sentences. Some of us, myself included, are abolitionists. The biggest test of our politics comes not when some stranger gets killed or kills someone. The biggest test is when someone we care about dies. The biggest test is when someone we love commits harm. Are we willing to then live out those principles? We loved Pop Smoke. He was a brilliant young artist, and the person who took him away from us, the person who took Nipsey away from us, in my generation, the person who took Pac away from us, we wanted revenge. But revenge doesn't solve the problem. It doesn't return the person to us. It won't make us whole again. So I hope that the death penalty is not imposed at the same time that I want accountability and justice for Pop Smoke, for Pop Smoke's friends, Pop Smoke's family, and Pop Smoke's fans. The lawyers for R&B singer R. Kelly is seeking to have Kelly's New York sex trafficking trial postponed. The federal trial is set to take place next month, but Kelly's attorneys say they haven't had enough time to prepare because he was under a 2-week mandatory jail quarantine since his transfer to a Brooklyn detention center from Chicago. Kelly's attorneys also claim that continuing with the trial as scheduled would deprive the singer of effective representation. The judge has not yet made a ruling. I just talked about how hard it is to live out our principles when we don't like the person. I don't like R. Kelly. He is a disgusting monster. He deserves a fair trial, so I'm going to spend all of my time and energy talking about something else because I find it very difficult to say anything good about R. Kelly. But I will say again, everybody deserves a fair trial. But what we deserve more than a fair trial is accountability and justice. And all the young women, all the young girls, the children who R. Kelly harmed deserve justice and accountability. And we have yet to get that from R. Kelly, as R. Kelly has yet to take ownership of anything. Jamaica's government announcing plans to petition Queen Elizabeth II and or the UK government to pay reparations. The island nation is expected to demand billions for Great Britain's role in transatlantic slavery. Slavery in the British Caribbean was abolished in 1833, but supporters of the petition say its damaging after effects still continue to this day. I agree. Reparations for everybody. Reparations means to pay, to repair the damage done. Reparations repair the damage done. We need to repair the damage done in the UK. We need to repair the damage done in Haiti. We need to repair the damage done in Jamaica. We need to repair the damage done everywhere that Europe has been, everywhere that imperialism has been. I'm glad that the internet streets are filled with calls for reparations. Do not let them convince you that it is impossible. When they needed money to save the American economy, when they needed money to save American capitalism, they found $1 trillion during the pandemic. Trillion with a T. And they didn't ask, who do we give it to? How do we find it? What if they're not real? They didn't do all that. They just wrote them checks. You know why they wrote them checks? Because it saved the same checks, that same energy, that same impulse to save and heal a diaspora of African people who have been harmed by slavery, by economic devastation, by exploitation, by the evils of imperialism and capitalism. Pay us what you owe. We built this thing for free. All right, everybody, stick around. I got a little bit more to say before I let you go.